Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And it is time to face, well, before we face Vents Past and go to the amusement park, we're going to explore what we can here now that we have Model L. Again, modeled after Leviathan from the Zero series. And you can see we can freely dash around and float around in the water any direction we want. And to activate that, it's just like activating the hover ability of Model H. Just press jump while you're in the air. We're still vulnerable to spikes. Okay, well that was silly. Now can I just jump out of... I can't jump out of there. I think to get that chip, we need something that I don't currently have. We might need like a chip. We might need like another chip or something. There are special chips you can get to increase your, I don't want to say your mobility. I think there's a chip that'll make you not die instantly to spikes. You probably need that. Although I remember just being able to like do a hop out of the water there. But I can't dash once I get to the top of the water. Yeah, I don't remember how to get that one. I know I've gotten it before. Yeah, see, you can't... Maybe you get something that lets you jump higher, and that's what you need. Let's see, oh, we can get, like, just above the water, but not enough to get a good boost on there. Okay. Well, so much for that. Or was there a hidden passage? Oh, well, there's not a hidden passage into the spikes. That's for sure. Okay. And then also while we're floating, we can do this with our lance. Yeah, we'll call it a lance. It's not really stronger than any of our other attacks. It's probably about the same as the regular ZX Saber Slash. But one thing that's nice is it does have a very wide arc on it. So it has very generous range. And I do like that about Model L. That might be slightly weaker than the ZX Saber. But we have this area as well that we definitely need Model L. And there's nothing over here. That can't be right. Why is there nothing over here? Oh, unless you need to get over here for a side quest and fetch quest an item from here. That could be it. Yeah, there's a whole mess of side quests that don't give you tons of good rewards. And by good reward, what I consider a good reward is... Oh yeah, we're going after this now. And we actually need to go back to Area A1 to get to the amusement park. It's going to be up this way. Remember, there was a yellow keycard door we could not enter before, and this is where we have to go. Hey. Yeah, we'll just explore along with Model H here. So what I consider good rewards being something like along the lines of life ups or sub-tanks. I mean, there's also chips. There's certain chips. There's one that like makes it so you don't slide when you're walking on ice. So things that are more like convenience features, or you slide down walls slower when you're clinging to them. Like I said, they're convenience features. They're not really needed for... Okay, well, technically the life ups and sub-tanks aren't technically needed But those I prioritize a lot more than any of those other chips. And here is Area H. And the machines are still operational. Oh my gosh, the Met Ferris wheel. That is silly. And Vent, predictably, is not acting normal through here. I mean, who can blame him? He hasn't been back here since... I wanted to check to the right here real quickly before we get into the actual area. But he has not been at this amusement park since his mom died in the Maverick raids 10 years ago. I mean, it's pretty obvious that that's what happened. Vent will confirm it, but it's beyond obvious. You're definitely going to want to have Model H before coming here, just because there's a lot more things you can do when you have Model H. And again, you might be able to get to some of this stuff without it. This is the area where there really aren't any... there's like no life ups or sub tanks to get that require... Oh, there's no life ups or sub tanks to get, period, but nothing that really requires extra mobility or ability to break certain bricks. Basically, you don't need any of the other models. You technically don't need any of the other models to go to any of the stages, but you do if you want to get certain things. The amusement park, not so much. We're just gonna have a good time. There's another yay! Happiness train is over. Mets and silliness everywhere. Okay, I guess you need Model H to get this. Well, then again, you still might not. No, you still don't, because you can just ride this contraption. This swinging ship type ride. You guys ever been on those swinging ships? They just like swing back and forth, and you go down, and then, oh, hey, those are spikes. Okay, so we gotta get up above. Yeah, get up above from this way. Yeah, you can do this without Model H, but it is easier if you have it, supposedly, because we can skip certain platforms. And we have these Mets that are acting like the Mets from... Oh gosh, that guy had a dark face. That are acting like the Mets from Stone Man stage in Mega Man 5, so they split apart into 3 smaller Mets when you hit them. And it's time for our mini-boss, which is going to be a giant Met. I dislike this mini-boss. Now you can see with Model H, we can actually have mini-boss health displayed. But instead, I'm just going to rapid-fire a bunch of Model F blasts into this. I think the basic blast is the equivalent of like that medium charge shot. Oh dang, we killed that quickly. I remember that thing being a lot more annoying. I thought it was supposed to hop around, too. And yeah, Vent's like, just wants to get in, get out, and be done with this place. Way to dodge the question there, Vent. And this is where Vent confirms what was pretty obvious. But it's a nice touching moment into Vent's past. This is why I like having Vent as the character instead of Ale. Because I don't think Ale's mom died at the amusement park here. Alright, and when I first played Mega Man ZX, this was actually the first stage I ended up going to, because I thought there was something different about each description. Like, oh, Yeah, I want to save the biometal first, because that's what I want more biometal. I didn't know that each mission was going to get us another biometal. We're sinking into toys. These are these claw grabber machines. I'm not good at these. Oh, that is... I'm like 90% sure that's a death pit down there. We're not going to test that. The music for this area is quite whimsical as well. It definitely fits the theme. Oh, wait, hang on. We do need... that's not what I wanted to do. We do need Model F here. Because we can punch that out. And then crawl through here to get a data disk. And a jumbo health. Okay, so I guess it is a good thing if we have these other biometals first. Yeah, sometimes it's easier to just avoid the enemies. Those ball enemies are especially annoying because they have to be opened up for you to hit them. They're insanely difficult to hit with buster attacks. And if you hit them with sword attacks, well, you kind of saw what happened. Yeah, see, that shot missed. You hit them with sword attacks, they explode, and you will most likely get caught in the explosion. So you do have to be careful around them, and careful deciding if you even want to destroy them. If you're standing at a great enough distance, your sword splash attack can hit them, and you can escape without getting hit. I'm not going to be demonstrating that for you today. Then we have this area that begs you to have Model H. We have these little blimp things to ride on. This part of the amusement park does not seem safe because there are bottomless pits. I thought for sure I was dead there because we didn't grab that ladder. But there are bottomless pits everywhere. Well, we can... I guess we didn't need Model H to get this. Whatever. Energy crystals, they're nice. Enemies in this game, I find, are just very generous with health. And this was also a shorter stage. And a very linear progression as well. There weren't, like, alternate paths or any of that goofiness. We're at the boss already. Yeah, we're at the boss, like, 6 minutes into this stage. Remember, we spent, like, 5.5, 6 minutes playing around in Area F, so... But this is Purprill. He's a giant purple monkey. Take a guess where his weak spot is. I'll give you a hint. It's very obvious. Oh, 10 years ago, Purprill was here. So, Purprill is probably the one that killed Ben's mom. Oh, you should not have, You should not have said that. I do recall this monkey having a couple tricky attacks. Ow, yeah, like that bouncing ball that it lasts so long and goes all over the place. Hey. He's acting a lot like Spark Mandrill by climbing on the vine across the ceiling. That's pretty much where the similarities end, though. Yeah, those bouncing balls. I think in order to dodge those, you really need to be in the upper left corner there. And everyone has special sayings that they'll say when they kill you in battle. And I think they change on the rematches. Yeah, we're gonna rematch these guys. Of course we are. It's a Mega Man game. What do you expect? Okay, alternatively, that's a way you can dodge that, but then get hit by, everything else he's doing. Oh, hey. He knows Sand Attack. And another thing I did find out that hitting him for those red and causing those red marks, that is... Ow. That does cause a lower rank. That's kind of a neat attack. And he's dead. We got a level 2 rank on that. And that's Purpuril down. And we get Model P, which is based off of Phantom from Mega Man Zero. And he has a conversation with Model X. Neat. You can't hand over the password. Let me guess, you're split into 2 halves. Yeah. Who didn't see that coming? Yep, that's exactly what that means. Alright, but we'll show off Model P. And you'll notice there's a radar on the bottom screen, so this is useful in super dark areas. We have not come across any yet. And we can also claw our way there, and we can launch a bunch of, throwing stars, shuriken, whatever you want to call those. The charged attack is just a big ninja star that you throw. It's kind of slow and kind of clunky and not super useful in my opinion. Let's turn in the mission report before something silly happens. We got a purple card key. Remember crossing that purple door on the way here? It was like right after the mini-boss. Yeah, that's a really annoying place to put the purple door. Oh. Well, that's also... This is also another issue. This room is not an actual transporter room. We can't teleport out of here. Terrible design choices. Both of those things. Is that their way of balancing this for making this a short stage? That's still a terrible idea. There's no reason that can't just be a regular transporter. I guess we do need Model H to get up there. And what way down here? Oh, we can just hover down here and... Okay. That guy's not worth contending with. Most of those guys are probably not worth contending with. Because they can also open in either direction, a vertical direction or a horizontal direction. It makes them really tough to hit. And then that shoots us back out to here at Area A. Alright, do we have a trans server real quick somewhere here? Beyond that, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. it doesn't matter which missions you take after you complete 4 missions. So like if I did the 2 Model P missions and Model H and then say Model F, I would still get the sequence of having to go and defend the ship. It's whichever 4 main missions you take first. So I'm going to drop a save and we're going to go defend the Guardians next time.